Hey, this is Jackie, and sorry it took me a little bit to get your video. I was out of town and just got back, so I'm just catching back up on work. So I wanted to shoot you this little video, kind of showing you a few things that we could help you out with to help increase business through your website and getting ranked on Google. So I have your site up. It's really cute. I love the site. Yeah, I really like this layout. But initially, my first suggestion on the SEO side would be to add some content on here. And what that is basically just the words on the page explaining about your business, where you're located, the services that you offer. And then within the content, you're going to want to add the keywords that you want to be found for. And that's really going to help you start ranking in Google when people Google things, you know, like photo booth near me, and I'll go over why that's important. I put your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and we're going to look here at the UR and the DR first. So those ratings for you are pretty good. They are on a scale of 0 to 100. So the UR means the trust that your website has with Google, and the DR is the strength that your website has. And you want to always keep them pretty balanced and continually moving forward in number. And then we'll look at the backlinks. So you have 21 backlinks, and they are coming from 3 referring domains or 3 websites. But not all backlinks are the same. Some are spammy, and then some are more authoritative. So you want to go after the backlinks with more authoritative content. You know, like things like blogs about photo booths or weddings, things like that from sites that have a really good trust rating with Google. Then you do have 30 keywords that you're coming up for, and take a peek at what those are. Let's see, so like tomball party rental, there's 25 people a month that look up that keyword. You're in the 42nd spot for that. Let's see what else. Party rental tomball, Texas, there's 20 people a month that look that up. You're in 62nd position for that. Tomball party rentals, 28 people look that up a month. Party rentals tomball, Texas, 13 people look that up. The other ones, the others keywords, those are good to have, but you definitely want to get some buyer intent keywords, meaning, you know, things that people are looking up specifically to find your product and get it. And so I Googled photo booth rental Houston, and what comes up first is a crap ton of ads, which is definitely something you could do that would help you get business quicker, and so that turnaround time for potentially getting clients is really high when you run some ads. But then we go into the organics, and what normally comes up first is the map pack. So if you haven't, I would suggest actually creating a Google My Business page and optimizing it within 2-hour radius, because you could start popping up in the in its own map pack, and that would be huge. Huge. Like 40% of people go to the GMB or the Google My Business page and give you a call or go to your website right from there. So the first 2 competitors are the selfie booth in the Texas area, and then the HTX booth, the Houston, Texas booth. So we'll look at them. So the selfie booth, here's their site for the Houston area. It's cute, but they don't have a lot of content on here. So by adding that on your page, you'd have a 1-up on them. And I put them into Ahrefs as well. So they have 73 backlinks and 10 referring domains. And a good game plan that I tell my clients is to take the amount of referring domains that your competition has and beat them out by at least 100. And again, with the good quality backlinks. They're coming up for 68 keywords. So let's see what they're coming up for. So photo booth rental Houston, there are 264 people a month that look up that keyword. Now the keyword, that KD right there that you see, that means the keyword density. So that's on a scale, you know, just starts at 0 and goes up from there. So anything from like 0 to 5 takes about 3 months to start ranking. 6 to 10 is 6 months. 10 to 15 is 9 months. So something like that to 17, that's going to be, you know, 9 months or on to get ranked for. So it's definitely something to optimize, but you're playing the long game with that. Photo booth rental Houston, there's 85 people a month that looked that up. Photo booth rental, Houston, Texas, 123 people a month looked that up. Houston photo booth rental, 135. Houston photo booth rentals, 123. Houston photo booth, 113. Let's see. Photo booth Houston, 54 people a month. Photo booth rental in Houston, 30 people a month. So a lot of them, there's a lot of good volume here. It's just playing the long game as far as waiting to get ranked for those keywords, but it's definitely worth it. And there's other ways to go about researching different keywords that would be a little bit easier. So then the other competition is the Houston, Texas booth, and they have some content on here. Again, not a lot. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage, and then that really helps you out beating out competition. And then I put them into Ahrefs too. So they have 370 backlinks and 60 referring to them. Same thing, I would just beat them out by 100. And they're coming up for 689 keywords. So let's see. Photo booth rental, like this is a good one just because it's generic, and Google does like to pop up more localized businesses when people are looking it up. So you might not necessarily have to say photo booth rental Houston. You can type in photo booth rental and you can pop up, and the KD on that's pretty low, so that's good. Let's see, there's a bunch of these, and there's a lot of really good volume on it, but like I said, it's just a long game with it. But once you start getting ranked, you can add up the total volume of all the keywords, and then a percentage of that's going to go to your site, and a percentage of that is going to be giving you a call and booking and turning into a client. And then lastly, I want to just kind of go over the citations. And what a citation is, it's just the business name, phone number, address, and things like Yelp and Yellow Pages. Google's just basically a giant popularity contest. You want to be the coolest kid at the party. So you want to get your name out there as many places as you can. And that also really helps to start getting ranked in Google for sure. But these are all things that I could help you out with, and it would help kind of get through on some of the slower months, because it's not necessarily just all weddings that are looking up the photo booths. You can have a much broader reach if you're getting seen on Google. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. We could set up a meeting if you would like to kind of discuss it more. But either way, I hope this was helpful, and I'll talk to you later.